My name is Kua, top 80 Terrorblade player. Joined to me today is AceHeart, top 100 nothing player. Welcome to the cast.
Hello guys, and we're getting straight into the game here. Team Xeno versus 5-stack Wonders.
I'm gonna call it 5SW because that's far too long.
Yeah, this is 5SW, but we have yet to have cast the game with 5SW in them.
Don't know a thing about them, but I'm sure we'll figure something out as we go along.
Yeah. So here, coming up with the first bans, we have Axe being banned out by Team Xeno, just not wanting that pretty much 12-second RP, you can say, from that hero. And Team 5SW banning out that Storm straight away. Since their first picking, banning the Storm, meaning they have a chance to go in for the Sniper. The Sniper now, very strong hero in the
by
mid lane.
Team Xeno identifying that Storm, they did ban Storm,
Yeah,
so
they did. So they did ban it to counteract that ban of the Storm. And coming from Team 5SW, banning the Troll.
And a Disruptor first pick. That's an interesting one. They must be clear, either it's a counter pick and they're wanting to pick up something like, say, a Phoenix, or something that Disruptor's particularly good against, or they just really like Disruptor. Who knows?
So we see Disruptor and Venge being picked up here on Team Xeno Dota. Two really good supports. One really good utility for offensively and defensively, and two, Disruptor, just a really good team fight asset to have to your team, a really good AoE silence, big kinetic field to be able to kite the Bristle back in if you want, and the Glimpse, a very strong spell in the current metagame.
They've got some high messing with the enemy team's positioning at the moment between Glimpse and Nether Swap. They'll be able to keep the enemy exactly where they want, whether it be back in time 4 seconds or where Avengers.
Yep, and Bristleback, a hero who wants to roam free in fights to be very effective, is now going to be guided a lot by these two supports. And for this hero, being silenced in the kinetic field with the Static Storm is going to be very effective against him, as he cannot do much until he gets a BKB.
Yeah, he can just run around in circles for a bit and wait out the 4 seconds of kinetic field.
But on Team 5SW, they do pick up the CM every Bristleback stream with us aura there, sparing the Bristleback spikes, Quill Spray as much as he wishes.
Unfortunately for Crystal Maiden, Vengeful Spirit is very strong against this hero due to the minus armor. Crystal Maiden, thin like toilet paper, and will just melt to any physical damage, especially with Wave of Terror on her. She will just die.
10 seconds remaining.
Yep.
Looks like teams banning up mids now.
Yep. From the Team Xeno Dota, a very strong initiator and counter initiator now of that 1.3k blink range at level 1. But just the cooldown that scales. Just a very strong utility nuke. And just if it builds into an orchid or sheepstick, just very strong utility overall. And Team 5SW banning out the TA, scared of that physical damage that TA can bring.
There's the slug pickup for Gecko. He's a signature. No, it's a signature hero. Filthy slug picker.
Filthy, so yet to be top 100. Get ready.
Not top 100, top 300 or something. I don't know, something like that. But he's working his way there.
So it looks like Team 5SW are just banning all the really strong physical heroes that synergize well with Vengeful Spirit with that Raven Saber. Just being able to shred through the teams. Ember Spirit, just the Sleight of Fist, gonna be dealing a lot of damage with that Raven Saber.
Also, especially with TA, she's a very strong Roshan hero, however, Slark, not so much.
Yeah, with Vengeful Spirit and TA on the same team, Roshan could be taken out really quickly, especially if the bench has a medallion on top of that.
I expect Team Xeno to be picking up a Phoenix in this this draft after banning the Silencer, which is extremely strong against Phoenix, and Disruptor synergizes very well with Kinetic Field. And you can always drop the Static Storm bang on top of the egg, so if they want to try and hit that egg, they're going to be silenced and taking a lot of damage.
Yep.
And also another
damage. So we might be seeing some new strats coming out, as just for some information now here, we did play in a pub, and we did play with a Phoenix on our team, and it was Dual Billy, who's not here today. It's going to be standing in for him as Zest now, but he did play a really good Phoenix, and the Phoenix didn't work well without the lineup. So I think they're picking up that Phoenix is a really strong hero that they can utilize well and just be able to play in the scrims.
Now this is interesting pickups here. Slark and Magnus. What do you think the it's gotta be a mid Magnus, right? There's
definitely mid Magnus. If you want to go for the Phoenix, a mid Magnus is definitely applied here, especially with the levels you need for the levels for the RP and just being effective really.
5SW have gone for the what I would say is a classic combo of Witch Doctor and Void. some serious lockdown there, especially, and some high damage output. Good, very strong against like if he decides to jump, you just chrono bang on top of yourself and give him the right clicks.
Yeah, and Witch Doctor, as we all know, since the patch, Witch Doctor Ultimate cannot be placed inside the chrono now, as it will stop the ward itself attacking as well. So you have to place it outside the chrono.
Get it right on the edge, but it isn't too hard as it is a ground click spell. So as long as you're not mindlessly just placing it in chrono, then you should be good to go.
Yep, Magnus, a very good hero for this against this lineup. But if anyone has watched any Na'Vi games, Dendi Magnus Chronos is not a problem. You can just initiate into the backlines on the edges and be able to do 4-man, 5-man Chronos if you can.
Ooh, a Tenko I love Tenko for those. I'm a big fan of her. Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing this. The Tenko is an extremely good picking.
I see that fourth phase picking of, but there is Disruptor, a very good hero in counter.